Hola, Norte Americanos y amigos. Greg Patton, host of the Daily Spit Take. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. This is part 2 of the tarot prop bets for the Super Bowl. As I stated in part 1, you can go back and listen to that. It's available. This is an attempt to basically tell the story of the Super Bowl through various characters using the tarot cards. We're telling the story of the game on the field. We're talking about sacks. We're talking about points off turnovers. We're talking about individual quarters. And in this episode, we are even going to get into Super Bowl MVP. So when we last left off, highly recommend you listen to part 1 so that you're caught up on what the story is. We've even looked at a few players and coaches to see what the outcomes might be on Sunday. We last left, Kansas City had a strong first quarter. They had a tower moment in the second quarter that gave Philadelphia all the momentum, and both teams went to the half thinking they left plays on the field. Both feel that they should be in better shape than they currently are. So we begin the third quarter with the Kansas City Chiefs. They have come out and we have laid out the spread the same way we have done the spread the whole show. We have done the star card at the top and 5 additional cards, 1 in the middle, 2 to the right, 2 to the left. These tell the story of what progress is made, what negativity happens. That's why we went with the star layout. It's a good way for sports for you to understand what is happening. So, that being said, we're allowing for reversals, and this is the cards the Chiefs got in the third quarter. The 2 of Cups, the King of Pentacles reversed, the High Priestess reversed, the Tower, the 6 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, with the 2 of Cups, this is teamwork. This is the ability to go out and collaborate. This is a helpful card. It helps them for what's to come. The King of Pentacles reversed. That is a lack of resource management. This could be struggling to protect the ball. That's right. This could be the Philadelphia Eagles are getting opportunities to create turnovers. Why? Because the High Priestess is reversed. Poor decision making, bad choices could hurt the Kansas City Chiefs here. This is not looking good. They're showing lack of intuition. This means that they are struggling to adjust and make the correct reads. This means whatever Vic Fangio and Kellen Moore have done at the half with the extra time is working for Philadelphia. And then we have the Tower. If you listen to the first episode, you understood in the second quarter when the Chiefs had their Tower moment, this is what allowed the Philadelphia Eagles to take momentum of the game. Here it is again. This could be a turnover. This could be a mistake. This is a dramatic play in the game. This is defensive touchdown. These, just understand that the Tower is a moment that changes the game as it was going. Then we got the 6 of Pentacles reverse. That means struggling with the balance. They're failing to convert the opportunities. The same problem they had in the second quarter, Kansas City is facing. The third quarter overall for the Kansas City Chiefs is this. It's chaotic and it's challenging. This is a shaky quarter for them. The execution is going to be bad. There is going to be a tough stretch of play here for them. There is also a game-changing moment that could be the moment. If we're saying that the Eagles get back in the game in the second quarter, this could be where the Eagles take the lead in the third quarter. But this is a game-changing moment again. Back-to-back towers for the Kansas City Chiefs. Can they overcome it? We'll soon find out. The Philadelphia Eagles in the third quarter, these are the cards they got. The 10 of Wands, the Lovers, the Knight of Swords, the 5 of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. What does this mean? The 10 of Wands are being burdened. You're feeling the push. You're feeling the weight of the game. This could mean that the Kansas City's defense is getting to the Philadelphia offense. This could be them establishing the line of scrimmage. The Lovers, This is a key decision you have to make. This will be where your teamwork and your trust in the game plan. These are going to be tested. This is going to be a key decision that the Eagles have to make, whether it's a fourth down call, whether it's kicking a field goal or going for the touchdown. It is going to be a big strategic decision. The Knight of Swords is fast and aggressive play. This is Vic Fangio taking the rails off and just going after Mahomes. This could cause a turnover for Kansas City. It could be a huge shift. So look at how the cards are telling the story. We have the Tower card with the Chiefs. We have the Knight of Swords, the most attacking card in the Tarot deck, other than the Chariot. They're attacking. The Eagles are getting there. The Five of Wands, though, slow down. The Five of Wands is struggle and competition. This is a fight for controlling the game. This means that although the Eagles are bringing the fight to the Chiefs are not in a position where they are unable to fight back. And the Knight of Cups is emotional resilience. This is who the Eagles are. What do we talk about? Their passion, their emotional play. This is who they are. And it's over execution. They are breaking through despite the challenges they are facing. The third quarter is a tough but determined quarter for the Philadelphia Eagles. They have fought through the fire now, and they can see the finish line coming. But their opponent is very creative and very intelligent, and the Eagles are running on passion instead of executing. It will come down to the aggressiveness and the teamwork that will push them through the third quarter. The Eagles could go into the fourth quarter with the lead, is what this is saying based on the cards we've seen. And we will get to the fourth quarter and our overall outcome. But now we're going to talk about the thing that has determined every single playoff game this year. Turnovers and points off turnovers. So we begin with the Kansas City Chiefs. They got the Six of Wands reversed, the Five of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Cups reversed. What does this tell us? The question we asked was, would the Kansas City Chiefs force turnovers and score off the turnovers? I'm not interested if you're just getting turnovers. That's not interesting to me because points off turnovers are the deciding factor in games, not just getting turnovers. Six of Wands reversed is lack of recognition. That is struggling to capitalize on opportunities given. That means that, yes, they probably are getting turnovers, but they may not be capitalizing on them. The Five of Wands is competition. There are high-pressure moments happening. There will be turnovers in high-pressure moments. The Queen of Swords is the Chiefs. It's strategy. The Chiefs' defense forces turnovers by smart play. The Ace of Swords is clarity. It's a strong sign that their defense will force turnovers. The Queen of Cups reverse is an imbalance. You might force a turnover, but you will not get points out of it. So the answer to the question is twofold. Will the Chiefs get points off turnovers according to tarot and force turnovers? The answer is yes, they will force turnovers, but no consistency. They will get turnovers. Points is harder to determine, and some opportunities may be wasted. When I threw on the amount of turnovers, what I got back was, through the tarot, the Chiefs are going to force 2 to 3 turnovers. They are going to get 7 to 10 points from these turnovers. We will come back to that later. Now on to the Philadelphia Eagles. Same question. Would they force turnovers and would they get points off of turnovers? So, the cards that the Philadelphia Eagles got were the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Fool reversed, the 10 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Wands reversed. The Ace of Wands is a good card for turnovers. It's spirit, it's energy. It pushes you forward. This means you have chances to make big defensive plays. This is a definite yes card for turnovers. The 7 of Pentacles plays into Vic Fangio's defense. They're patient. They have to work to create turnovers. They're just not going to happen. Kansas City is not going to be the team that makes those kind of mistakes. We know this about them. The full reversed is concerning. That's reckless. They may force turnover, but they could make mistakes after they force the turnovers. This could feel like maybe a possibility of, let's say that Kansas City fumbles the ball, and on the very next play, there's a mishandled snap, and the Chiefs get the ball back. That's the equivalent of what the full reversed is you have your moment, but now you've made the same mistake. 10 of Pentacles also points to them forcing turnovers. It's stability. It means that's a strong sign that they will turn turnovers into points. The 7 of Wands reverse, though, is a struggle, and that means they may not maintain the pressure to score after the turnovers. So when we ask the question, will the Philadelphia Eagles force turnovers and score points off the turnovers? What we get is yes, but they are not dominant. And they will create and they will score, but they will make mistakes and they will get inconsistent results from the turnovers. So with that being said, when I ran the tarot, I just told you that the Chiefs had 3 turnovers that they forced and they got 7 to 10 points off it. When I do the numbers for the Eagles through the tarot, what I get is 2 turnovers, and this is important. They only get 3 to 6 points off the turnovers. So they're going to get 2 opportunities according to the cards, and they're only going to cash less than 6 points in. Whereas the Chiefs are going to get 3, and although they may have 1 where they don't cash in, they're going to get between 7 to 10 is what I got with the cards. Let's move on to the MVP. We have the MVP still to tell. We've got the fourth quarter, and then we've got the outcome. Obviously, the question, if you're reading on the Kansas City Chiefs, is this. Is Patrick Mahomes going to be the Super Bowl MVP on Sunday? So the cards that I got were the 10 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords reversed, the 3 of Pentacles reversed, Page of Wands, and the Magician. The 10 of Pentacles is success. It is a major role in the success of the Kansas City Chiefs. Of course it is. He's the quarterback. He's the leader of this team. That is not a shock. The 2 of Swords reversed is a difficult decision. This is who Patrick Mahomes is. He will be put in tough situations, but he will take control of it. The 3 of Pentacles reverse is lack of teamwork. This is very accustomed to what we've seen in playoff games with Mahomes. When the supporting cast is not working, sometimes Mahomes has to take off and run and put the team on his back. You saw it against the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo's coverage downfield was good, and Mahomes was forced to run even though he does not like to run. He will go based on the struggles and what the game plan dictates. This is saying if everything breaks down, the 3 of Pentacles reverse, Patrick Mahomes is going to put the team on his back. The Page of Wands, this is big in terms of the MVP question because the Page of Wands means excitement. That means big plays. That means he is the spark for the Kansas City Chiefs. And if you even wanted more clarity on what the cards were saying, the man who is known as Magic Mahomes got the Magician. The Magician is mastery. It is a powerful sign, this card, that Mahomes will take charge of the game. He will use his talents to give the Chiefs every game-changing play he can make. So the answer, will Patrick Mahomes be the MVP of the Super Bowl on Sunday? Is an emphatic yes. His talent and his leadership will secure him the MVP. And if these cards are the outcome, this would mean the Kansas City Chiefs would win, much the way Andy Reid had cards that said in the first part that he would also be in the sun and would see the success. So between the 10 of Pentacles and the sun with Mahomes and Andy Reid, the pattern is emerging that somehow the Kansas City Chiefs are going to win. So that takes me to my next question. The most important Philadelphia Eagle on offense, Saquon Barkley. Will Saquon Barkley be the MVP of the Super Bowl? Now, you just saw the cards Mahomes got. So then you throw for Saquon Barkley, and this is what you get. The sun reversed, 3 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Well, the sun reversed is the exact opposite of Mahomes. It is strong, but a diminished role. That means we're going to watch a good Saquon Barkley. Solid, but not a game changer. The 3 of Swords is disappointment. That means the tough defense of the Kansas City Chiefs, they're going to limit his abilities, his specialness. The 4 of Cups, that's missed opportunities. He's feeling overlooked. He's not the focal point of the Eagles' offense. I find that hard to believe, but that's what the cards are saying, is he would not be the focus for Philadelphia. The 8 of Pentacles, though, turns it around. His persistence. He is giving you a strong performance, but with the sun diminishing him, this is not an MVP performance. And we finish with the Queen of Swords, which is intelligence. This is discipline again. This is he's going to do well, but he's not going to be doing highlight plays. If he's doing the Thurman Thomas 30 carries of the Buffalo Bills in 1991 against the Giants, that would make sense. But that's not who Saquon Barkley is. Saquon Barkley's a game changer. So when we go through all of that, we come to the ideal that the answer is he's unlikely to be MVP. He's going to give you a solid game, but he's not going to dominate. And a good performance, but nothing MVP worthy. So again, the answer is unlikely, and especially after you saw the way the cards felt about Patrick Mahomes. So now let's bring it on home. We've looked at almost everything but the outcome. So we're going to do the fourth quarter, and then we're going to do the combined outcome, and I'm even going to give you what the cards would say a score looks like. So now we move on to the fourth quarter with the Kansas City Chiefs. Their cards are King of Swords, 3 of Wands reversed, 3 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles reversed, and the Judgment card. What does this mean for the Chiefs? We saw them starting to fall in the third. We saw them struggling to maintain their momentum in the second. In the fourth quarter, the King of Swords is Andy Reid. Strategic. The Chiefs are going to play with intelligence. They are going to take control of the game. They're going to be well calculated. The 3 of Wands reversed is miss opportunities. This could be the offensive game plan. This could be defensively. This means that they will struggle to execute after we just said they were going to be strategic in their game. The 3 of Swords is heartbreak, paying loss. They may struggle emotionally if they are behind. It could also be a costly mistake or a setback. Again, could be a turnover. It's not the tower, though. The 4 of Pentacles reverse. This is letting go. You possibly are taking risk here. That's what that is. They may be calling stuff they usually don't call in order. It's going to be aggressive play calling. It is going to be struggling to maintain the lead. And then we get the Judgment card. And if you don't watch the Kansas City Chiefs, I think you know where I'm going with this. This is not about the refs. This is about a major moment. It is a moment of truth. It is a decision. It is the defining moment. This is critical in the outcome. This is a big play or a decision that will lead to the result. What is the fourth quarter for the Kansas City Chiefs? It's a high-stakes, emotional, intense roller coaster. They will play smart. They will face adversity in a key moment. It will be a dramatic turning point that will determine the game. You can't make this up. This is who the Kansas City Chiefs have been all season. Everything has come down to one big moment all year long. Now, what does that mean for the Philadelphia Eagles in the fourth quarter? The cards the Eagles got are the 4 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups reverse, the 3 of Cups, the 9 of Swords reversed. After you just heard, we are in a pivotal moment. The first card the Philadelphia Eagles get is the 4 of Cups. This is missed opportunities and dissatisfaction. This means that the Eagles are going to be unable to capitalize on a key moment. They are going to be frustrated. The 7 of Pentacles is, again, coming back to Vic Fangio's defense. It's patience. It's strategic. It's not flashy. It's just solid. They're waiting for their efforts to pay off. It also could be the Philadelphia Eagles' offensive line. Maybe they have established the run and wore down the front of the Kansas City defensive front, and they've beaten them down now to the point of where they can take control. But then you get the Page of Cups reversed. Missed chances again. This is an emotional setback. This is a disappointment of not making a big play. This could be a 4th down conversion that they do not get that flips the entire game. The 3 of Cups brings you back up as an Eagles fan because it's team spirit, it's cooperation, but there's a problem here. It may take a group effort to overcome difficulties is what this is saying. This may be the Chiefs take the lead late, and it's going to take a 2-minute drill drive by the Philadelphia Eagles who rely on the run versus the pass to go down the field to win the game or tie it. And then you get the 9 of Swords reverse. This is when you relax your fear. It's a relief from anxiety, but there's bad news. It's possibly too late for a strong push. They may not be able to push it over the hill at the end. This could be the final drive with one timeout in 12 seconds that they can't get down the field to tie the game. They can't get into field goal range to tie the game. This does not bode well at the end for the Eagles. What does this say about the fourth quarter for the Philadelphia Eagles? Exactly what it's been all season. They're tough and resilient, but they're also frustrated and they've missed opportunities. The teamwork and the resiliency are the key for them to stay competitive. Even if they lose, they are not going to give up. This is going to go down to the wire. And so now we come to the outcome. We'll start with the Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs outcome is this. They will face up and downs. They will face the disruptions and the struggles, that being the Tower card and the reverse High Priestess and King of Pentacles. The tarot speaks to who the Chiefs are. Strong leadership, creativity, intelligence, superior execution. This is the King of Swords. This is the Judgment card showing up in the final moment. I will break it down like this. Kansas City will start strong, but they will have minor setbacks early. Their efficient execution will be on display. In the second quarter, it will be chaos and test the Chiefs' resolve. They will adjust to something unexpected in the second quarter. In the third quarter, the disruptions continue, but the teamwork and collaboration rear their head. There is a strong, game-changing moment that will take place that they must recover from. And in the fourth, I'm just calling it what it is. This is the Chiefs' DNA. Play smart. Take on adversity at a key moment. The moment that will separate them from everyone else arrives, a dramatic turning point. What I'm saying is, Kansas City will win, but they will face challenges. Their leadership and strategic play in the fourth is the difference in this game. It's who the Chiefs are. And we can go round and round with tarot cards, and we all know this is who the Chiefs are. Even the cards are saying who the Chiefs are. And you can complain about the refs. That's fine. When we get to the Philadelphia Eagles, the outcome for them is this. The Eagles will face emotional challenges and setbacks. 5 of cups, 3 of swords. They will have strong moments. 10 of cups. They will struggle with consistency, especially in the 4th, though. The 4 of cups and the page of cups reverse. If I had to break it down, this is what happens with the Eagles. The first quarter, they struggle early, but clarity in their adjustments. Miscommunication will delay their offensive attack. The second quarter, they will have great opportunities, but possibly not capitalize on all of them. Good moments in the fight. Expect stalled drives. They will be frustrated at the half. The third quarter, they will be determined and resilient and expect momentum to swing toward Philly. This is where they're going to take over the game. Philly's going to take control in the third quarter. The teamwork on both sides of the ball will be tough and aggressive. But in the fourth, they will be tough. They won't back down, but they will be more frustrated on their missed chances. No consistency, solid, but not winning football. The Kansas City Chiefs will win the Super Bowl because the Philadelphia Eagles will struggle in the crucial moment in the fourth quarter, and Kansas City will win. And if we had to go with a score, when you look at the tarot cards and you put the numbers together, you get Kansas City 28, Philly 20. And as we said earlier in this episode, the turnovers are the difference. I know, shocking, right? Kansas City is going to force 3. They're going to get 7 to 10 points. Philly is going to force 2, but they're only going to get a maximum of 6 points based on the cards. The MVP is Patrick Mahomes. Kellen Moore may take the Saints job, may not. Andy Reid will not retire. I didn't do anything with Travis Kelce, so I have no idea about that. We went through these 20 questions to get to what a lot of us already believe, which is if it's a one-score game, unless it's Tom Brady from 2015, there is not a better person on the planet than Patrick Mahomes. And I get the sense, the way the cards are laying out, that the Chiefs will take the lead late and the Eagles will fail to convert to tie the game. Because in a 28-20 game, they have to go down the length of the field. And the cards are saying that Philadelphia will have a okay drive. Maybe they get to midfield. Maybe they get to the 35. But they don't get in the end zone to tie the game. They don't get the opportunity to go for 2. And because they didn't cash in earlier in the game on opportunities, the Kansas City Chiefs have done something unprecedented and won 3 straight Super Bowls. No other dynasty has done that. And the Chiefs can start to proclaim themselves the best team in the NFL, Super Bowl era. That is going to wrap up the Daily Spit Take. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the videos that we provide that show the cards, but that is going to do it. And we will be back next week. We're going to recap, see how all this plays out. Just like we did with the championship games. If we get 40 to 50%, I'll be thrilled because this sounds like a really interesting game as you would expect it to be. And I think the Vic Fangio stuff, the Andy Reid stuff, it really ties in nicely to what the cards are doing in terms of the strategic gamemanship. And I'm going to be doing more and more of this stuff in the future. But that'll wrap it up for this episode. Enjoy the Super Bowl, and we will talk again shortly. I'd like to dedicate this episode to my mom who's recovering from stage 3 lung cancer. Keep your vibration high. Take care. Enjoy the game.